Alright, hi everyone, this is Wave 618. Alright, so as I mentioned in my last video, I'd be showing a more intraday type video for Bitcoin. So my last video was looking at more of the macroscopic picture for Bitcoin, explaining how we had reached wave 5 of 5 up here around the 17th of December 2017. Since then, we've seen a major wave 2 down. I believe that this was the bottom. I'm very confident in that, looking at the volume there and the completion of an ABC pattern, which looked very regular indeed, and this was a 61.8% retracement of the entire move from the genesis. So I believe we're looking very bullish here. I believe this is our bottom. This may retrace, but it's never going to come lower than this. In fact, I don't think it's going to get anywhere near it. Alright, so let me explain the intraday Elliott wave breakdown for Bitcoin. Alright, so to look at this, I would like to show you the hourly chart, and you will see some Elliott wave projections that I've already demonstrated. Now, I'm going to explain everything here. In fact, let's go on the 4 hourly, it might be slightly clearer. Bring that down a little. Alright, here we go. So this was the bottom here. Since then, I believe this is our end of wave 1. It was an impulsive wave here. And then we've had a wave 2, which came down to here. I will show you how this wave 2 was formed on the hourly chart. We're currently on the 4 hourly chart here. Wave 2, I believe our wave 3 is going to end around here. We're currently at the end of wave 4 of wave 3. I believe this is the bottom of the wave 4. Again, we're going to zoom in on this because this is where we're currently at with price action. I believe wave 3 will finish here. You're going to have a wave 4 retesting this trend line. This is the main trend line that was connecting the highs on this big wave 2 down. And then we're going to go up to see a wave 5. Then we're going to see a wave 2 of a larger degree, again retesting this line before a major wave 3 of 3 going up. I hope you can see the big picture here. It may not be that clear because obviously we're on a shorter time frame. But let's go in on the hourly charts just so I can break down the whole move and make it a bit clearer. I'll explain why I've come up with this count. So wave 1, 5 wave impulse ending here, and then we have an A, B, C pattern forming the end of wave 2. So the B wave, as you can see, was actually an A, B, C pattern in itself, and you can see in the C leg there's 5 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished. It's overlapping the waves there. Wave 4 overlaps with wave 1. Which means, or just about overlaps, which means it's a diagonal, which is very common for a wave C. Right, now, moving on to wave 3. So I made this to be wave 1 of wave 3, this to be wave 2. Not sure why it's drawn down here, we can bring it here. And this is wave 3. The reason I believe this is wave 3, let me demonstrate. So if we do a fib extension from the bottom of wave 1, you can see it reached a 2.618, a very common resistance zone, a very popular Fibonacci level. It hit the 2.618. Alright, so that's the end of wave 3. Now, what's it done since it finished its wave 3? It has made an ABC pattern. That ABC pattern is an expanded flat. Again, let's draw that out. Wave A, wave B, wave C. Alright, impulsive wave A, wave B a zigzag in itself, and then wave 5 has done, not wave 5 but wave C is made up of 5 waves. It's an impulsive leg down. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, wave 4 overlaps wave 1, meaning that it's a diagonal pattern, and I believe it's bottomed out here. Also, if we look at the retracement of wave 3, so this is the beginning of wave 3 here, this is the top of wave 3, and it's retraced to 50%, a very common retracement for a wave 4. So, and as you can see, it's found a lot of resistance here. We'll zoom in and we can look at some candlesticks there, and you'll be able to see the very bullish looking candlesticks, volume picking up, all looking like a change in trend. Alright, so if that's our end of wave 4, I'm anticipating a wave 5 up to around here before we see a wave 4 on a larger degree, because this is the end of the wave 3, and then you've got wave 4. I believe it will test this line. This line here corresponds with, let me show you on the daily, is this line coming down right there. So it's going to break this line coming up to about here. Wave 4 will retest it, and wave 5 is going to finish up here. That will be wave 5 of wave 1, and then wave 2 is going to come back down probably around here, most likely. Unlikely to retest this line again, it's already been tested before, making a huge wave 3 upwards, and I'm not going to create a forecast for that just yet. We've discussed that in my first Bitcoin video, but basically very bullish from there in. Today we're just focusing on where's prices going on an intraday basis. So now, as I said, we're going to look at the chart on a smaller degree now. So this is our 15-minute chart. I believe it's bottomed out wave 4 here. If we go and look at our indicators, let's open up RSI. This is my favorite oscillator, the RSI. So if you can see here, we've got a low and a higher low on the RSI, whilst if you compare that to the chart, we've got a low and a lower low here. This is what we call divergence. If I just plot a line demonstrating that. So it's a low followed by a lower low, whilst I'm hoping I can draw on the RSI just so I can, sorry, wrong place, bit fiddly here, sorry about this. Alright, so that's what we're comparing essentially. On the RSI you've got a low and a higher low, in contrast to the chart above, directly above, which shows a low followed by a lower low. This is what we call divergence, and it suggests a change in trend, hence it started to move up. You can see a 5-leg pattern up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can expect to see a 3-wave pattern down, could form another low around here before going back up. Another reason for support at this level, I'll just need to zoom out to demonstrate that. Let's get rid of the RSI. Let's look on the 4-hourly. Adjust that. No, we need at least the hourly, I think. In fact, the 15-minute chart. Basically what I'm looking for, I saw an inverse head and shoulders developing, You know what, I think it may have been even on the 5 minute. Sorry about this. I saw an inverse head and shoulders earlier. Oh, here we go. Much more clear. Alright, so it's on the 4 hourly charts. Alright, let's just delete all these markings now, because I want to show you this head and shoulders. Alright, let's clean it all up. Alright. So, if we draw our left shoulder here, head coming down to here, right shoulder here, and then boom. Alright, so this basically what I'm saying is there's horizontal support here. Yeah, so there's lots of reasons for support here. It was the end of an expanded flat wave 4. There's horizontal support in the inverse head and shoulders. It was a 50%, if wave 3 started here, finished here, this was a 50% retracement. Again, very typical for a wave 4. Hence, it started to move upwards. It's shown resistance. Higher volume is coming in. You'll see this volume expand a lot more, I would have thought, tomorrow, as you see this line start to break. Alright, so that's my forecast for Bitcoin. That's the intraday breakdown. And yeah, let's see how it pans out. I'm quite confident in this move. Yeah, as I said, you should look at the wicks as well. So let's go on the 15-minute chart. Let's have a good look at these wicks. Can you see all these long wicks below the price action, below the candle body? Yeah, these long wicks, these suggest that price is, going up. These are what we call hammer candles. There's a lot of them. Yeah. And if we look perhaps on the hourly chart, you can see them even more prominent there. There's high volume coming in relative to what was preceding it. And again, this suggests a turnaround. Yeah, it's proven to be a slow turnaround. You can see price is still coming down. But as price comes down, this is an opportunity for further buying in my opinion. Alright, so that's an intraday breakdown on Bitcoin, explaining this setup here, this trade, and yeah, let's see what we can wake up to tomorrow. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you.